What is up? It's your boy Aing here, bringing you guys a brand new freaking video, man. So look, listen, today we got a banger. Today we're working in the dark, like I mean the complete dark. So Sandy's out here, she's helping out, she's making this process a little bit easier. But I got some stuff off of Amazon and I'm finally installing. It's super late, but I can't go another day looking at this front end that is a little bit just too basic. So let's go ahead and take a look what we got. We got some tint and we got some LED lights. We're gonna do another modification. It's been a while since we have done a modification, so I'm super excited. 278 ponies right into my blood. My end goal is for the top lights to look like the bottom lights. So let's get this show on the road. I'm probably gonna let the truck sit for a little bit. I don't want the engine to get too hot. This should be like 30 minutes and we should be done. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. This is what we're doing. We got LED lights, the bulbs, then we got some tint. Now I want it to match as I showed you guys up front. This stuff is not meant to be off-roady or more capable in any sense. It's gonna be brighter, so it's gonna help, and this is gonna give some contrast for the fog lights, of course. But there are some lights that you can buy for like $100, $200. These are just more for looks. Call me crazy, I'm a mall crawler, hyper miler, whatever you want to call me. But let's get started with the actual install. We got to remove 2 screws. That's all it takes to unscrew the fog lights, because we got to take out the fog lights, then we got to put the new bulbs in, and then we got to put the tint over the fog lights. So it's a fairly simple process, but it can take very long if you mess up. Also, I feel very uncomfortable with this flimsy little thing holding up the thing, but I think we'll be all right. So that's the screw that I'm about to remove. All right, and then you have to do the same thing on this side. This one I believe is a little bit easier. I can't remember. One of these two is easier than the other. You can't really see too well, but let's just get this show on the road. All right, cool. So we got one of these screws out. Try to be as careful as you can. You can't really see. The camera doesn't want to focus, but we're missing an eyeball down here. So, all right, so I reach in here and you have to unclip the actual bulb. First, we're changing out the bulb. So I think this is as simple as just turning it and it comes out. So that was fairly simple. Now we got to put in the LED bulbs. Now these are supposed to last 30,000 hours. I'm not sponsored. I do earn a little bit of a commission if you buy these, but we'll see how they go. If you want to see me use them for a little bit and then later you buy them, cool. I'm excited to see LEDs. So it goes in the same way it came out. You have these little clips here, as you can see, and then they have to sit properly in there. Kind of just wiggle them around until you catch it. Once you catch, you twist it kind of to lock it in place. Pull a little bit just to make sure it's not coming out, and you can see it's a lot better. Now, anytime you're working with this, you want to clean this as best as you can. So just a little bit of water, get a little bit of soapy water on there, and just wipe it off as much as you can. Now we just got to take this bad boy off. It's gonna come out a little awkward the first time you do it. No worries, because I've done this on my other truck. It came out pretty good. I start from the middle, place it down on the middle. I try to look at it directly above. Right there I messed up. All right, perfect. So once you have it where you want it, you want to just move it out from the middle, go evenly around every side. Thankfully it's like just wide enough so that if you mess up on one side, it's fine because you have extra coverage on the other. We're gonna go ahead and install this one first just to make sure it comes out and it works fine. Of course, you never want to screw anything in until, well, you know it works 100%. So let me plug this bad boy in and we'll go from there. Does it look about close to the same?
It's a little bit lighter.
All right, so you can't really see, but my point of this was to get it to match like that, but it looks a lot worse than I expected. That kind of looks like orange juice that you let out, like you let sit out for like a couple of weeks. That looks like orange juice straight from the orange. So that's what I was hoping for. So these were a fail. So we're just gonna run straight LEDs until I can find a better tint. We got one down, we got one more to go. So I'm gonna take off the tint on this one and see what it looks like without it. All right, so we took the tint off of that one. Now we're about to see stock versus LED. Let's see if there's even a difference. So that's the yellowish, and this is more blue. All right, so we got the other bulb in this one, so now we're fully LED. So now you just gotta jam it through here. You literally just move it around until you get it in. If you have a viper cut, this is a lot easier because you can just go through the tire well, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. back through there. I put the fog light down there, let it sit, and then I come back over here through this area and I connect it. So with one hand down here, the other up here, I'm about to show you how I do it.
Oh, can't see anything but your buttocks through there.
Sandy just installed her first ever Tacoma modification. So I did this side, she's finishing up on that side. She did really good actually. She said I was frustrated, I don't believe her. Holy moly, those are bright. All right, so I'm about to go drive with these on a little bit, see how they work, because you can't see absolutely nothing. So that's what we're about to do. I'm super stoked. I think it came out absolutely perfect. Let me know what you guys think. I think that is perfect. I love it so freaking much. All right, so I'm a little bit upset. I really wanted to go for blue and like orange look, but I wanted it to be a very strong orange, like a very, very strong orange. Like I said earlier, like really strong orange juice. One of my subscribers actually sent me a picture earlier today actually showing off his lighting, and I really liked it. This is what I was going for, and that's not what I ended up getting. It was the complete opposite. It just wasn't the color that I wanted. When the fog lights were off, I mean, it looked great. It looked awesome, but when the fog lights were on, I guess the LED was just a little bit too strong. Life goes on, and we're on to the next mod. Let me know if you guys have anything like this or use anything like this. I'm very excited on how it turned out. Even though it didn't work out perfectly, we still did a modification on the Tacoma, and I'm super excited. So, enough rambling on. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and a subscription. But it's been your boy, I'm Matt Like and Audi. I'll see you tomorrow. Cinco de Malo. Peace.